Actually just got out of an abusive relationship with Grant Morrison. Basically it works like this. I pay him $4 a month to kill my favorite characters in ways that I don't completely understand. Grant Morrison, I don't hate Grant Morrison. What I don't like about him is he makes me feel like a bad nerd. Because like, Final Crisis was going on, right? And like my girlfriend comes in, she's like, why are you upset? I'm like, Martian Manhunter's dead. And she's like, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, he was important. And she's like, why did he die? And I'm like, I don't know. There's this guy named Libra who apparently existed in the 70s and some no-name flame dude stabbed him with a fiery sword. I have no idea what's happening. Batman died. Maybe, kind of. Shh, not really. Batman, you know what I'm sick and tired of? I'm tired of comics renaming themselves, making themselves more expensive, and people buying into it. Thunderbolts, decent comic. Change it into Dark Avengers, now it costs $4 and everyone loves it. It's the same comic book. X-Men also. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like a superhero comic where Dick Grayson is the hero of it, it was called Nightwing, and it sucked. But now that's Batman. Ah, come on. Really? I'm not just nerdy about comic book stuff, though. I'm also nerdy about, I like watching nature documentaries. Yeah. I don't know, I'm into it. You know what's weird about nature documentaries is? You learn stuff about animals that you were completely unaware of. Like, I was watching the special on dolphins, and basically what they said was, dolphins have intercourse for pleasure. And I was like, well, that's interesting. They're also one of the few species other than humans who commit the act of rape. Yeah, you heard that correctly. I felt the same as you did. I was watching on TVR and you were like, I could not have heard that correctly. Dear God. It's crazy. And then they go into explaining how it happens. It's horrible. And this is on Discovery Channel. This isn't some X-rated stuff. Basically two strong male dolphins will corner a small female dolphin. I mean, how that happens in the ocean, I have no idea. Because if you've been to the ocean, you know it is very short on corners, but forget all that. It happens, though, and they do it. And earlier in the special, they said dolphins have their own language, which means they probably have a word for no. That's being ignored. After I saw that, I don't even see dolphins the same way anymore. You won't either. Now that you know that, how horrifying is that? They come out of the water and they're like, ah, and you're like, oh, that's so cute, you want to fish. But now that you know that, it's like, that's like an underwater rape whistle. They come from the water, like, ah, you're like, you want to fish? They're like, they're raping. All right, that's my time. I'm Dave Kitty. Thank you very much.
Dave Kitty, everybody, give it up for him. All right, folks, another comic who's performed at the New York Comic Con, another hilarious fellow. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mike Lawrence.
Oh, how's it going, my nerds? Yeah! For one night in our lives, we are not mocked. We are the rulers. We are the mighty. I just want you all to like me. Awesome-o. Yeah, I almost said Amazo, but there's no one here dressed as Amazo because he hasn't been popular since 1958, and there's no one here who was born before 1988. I feel like such a pedophile right now. I can't even look at half you girls without being arrested. That includes you, white girl with dreadlocks. You are sitting next to a black guy, so it kind of looks okay, but it's still kind of uncomfortable. Oh, God, it's fucking awesome to be here. Freaking awesome, sorry. Oops. So let's have some fun, guys. Let's have some real fun. I love going to comic book conventions. Main reason why, you get to see the most creative forms of child abuse ever. I once went to a comic book convention, and there was this guy in a C-3PO outfit, and his son had an R2-D2 costume, and the son kept popping his head out, and the dad was like, stay in the bucket! studio. This is my son, R2. We would like to sell you some oil, please. Then I saw like a sobbing girl in a Snarf costume. It was a great image, and the dad was like, hey, you either keep wearing that costume or you're out of the Thundercats. And by Thundercats, I mean this family. Narf, narf. Oh man, I'm loving a lot of the costumes I see here. My favorite costume, if this person can come on stage, Rorschach. Rorschach, come on stage. Oh man. You're not even old enough to see that movie. You're 8. If you're 18, I've kissed a girl. All right. Well, first of all, Rorschach, I had to say this. Your movie sucked. I want $12 back. But no, it's great. What's your name? No, what's your name? What is it? Oh, you're not even staying in character. It's only Rorschach. Walter Kovacs is dead. He died with that girl that night. So, you like being here?
Yes.
Give me a better answer. You don't seem to understand something. You're not on stage. I'm not on stage with you. You're on stage with me. All right, that's all. I just wanted to say that, and I can die happy now. We're good. We're good. Yeah, for Rorschach, everybody. Rorschach. You know what, guys? I've been wondering for a while what Christian Bale's Batman voice sounds like to me, besides crap. I think I finally got it. He sounds exactly like a drag queen at the end of the night who starts to break character. Come on, Chantel, let's just go to this club a few blocks down the road. These high heels are killing me. Oh, I like a girl who's got a little fight in her. Then you'll love me. Oh, wow, chubby magician. That's awesome. Wow. Can't make the pounds disappear. We're having fun, okay? I could say things like that with this face because of the pain I go through every day. It's all right. Naruto agrees, right? Wow. You don't even know. You want me to end? You've been hanging out with it for 5 hours, and you want me to end the awkwardness, and you still don't know what it is. Wow. By the way, this is a 12-year-old wearing an Iron Maiden t-shirt. Just so you guys know, I'm not the most weird-looking thing in this room right now. A 12-year-old in an Iron Maiden t-shirt? Is that what your dad let you inherit when he died? And I give you my Kiss pinball machine and every Iron Maiden t-shirt that I ever had. This is the only reason your mother ever loved me.
I'm gonna be buried in this.
You're gonna be buried in an Iron Maiden t-shirt.
With a Kiss pinball machine.
With a Kiss pinball machine.
You're the only person here who knows you're a loser. I'm gonna be buried in an Iron Maiden t-shirt. And I'm hanging around with people whose genders I don't even know. Oh. I have to guess what you are? Annoying. There, I did it. Are you pointing a pocky stick at me? I'm gonna pocky your ass. Oh yeah. Are you threatening me with a pocky stick? Well, obviously none of your friends need it, but so just keep sticking it in my face. There you go. Wow. You know what I feel really bad for in this group? The actual Asian person. Like the one who's actually Asian. Like, so what's it like in that culture that I always worship but will never be a